Welcome to the 2021 Street Parking Vault. The Street Parking Vault is a one workout a week for 25-week series with the goal to help street parking members build consistency.
This, however, is the beginning of round 2. If you have done this before, this is your opportunity to retest the workouts or try a different version.
Customize these movements and choose a version that fits your ability. Your scores and weights don't matter. The goal is to maintain consistency from week to week. You just can't miss.
If this is your first time doing this workout, click on the link below, which will take you to the original version that breaks down all of the customizations, tips, as well as all the different versions of the workout.
All right, guys, it is time again for chaos. We are back. And whether you are exercising your fitness freedom and doing a different version or a different piece of equipment for this workout, or if you're going to try to see how you've improved in the last 6 months, here are my tips for tackling this a second time. If you are in the rounds of 8 to 10s and you're trying to see how you've improved, I would suggest not changing anything. Use the exact same weight and see if you can improve that score. Now, if you are over the 12s, I would suggest using a heavier weight, and that is true especially if you weren't already using the 40-pound dumbbells for the guys, 25s for the girls, or even that extra challenge weight. This is an opportunity for you to increase. Now, if you've recently gotten a sandbag, or maybe you just didn't use your sandbag for this one last time, it was super fun. That's the version that I did, so maybe that's the route you want to take for round 2. Regardless of how you do it, my challenge for you guys this time is to try to remember where you broke down last time and build some small goals around that. So if you know you were taking big, long breaks during the devil press, force yourself to only take a break as long as 3 breaths. Or if you know that you were breaking after that last devil press before the first thruster, challenge yourself to do at least 3 or 4 thrusters before you put your sandbag or your dumbbells down, and go as far as you can in this workout with unbroken thrusters. Now, if you're doing the shift version, if you were over 8 rounds, so you were over that goal number of rounds, I encourage you to try program A. Now grab a light pair of dumbbells and do it with a weight that you're comfortable with, but I think you guys have it. It's been 6 months and I'd love to see you challenge yourself to dive into program A. If you were under 8 rounds, this is a great opportunity for you to retest shift the same way that you did last time and see if you can improve your score.
All right, guys, welcome to round 2 of the Street Parking Vault. Today, I'm about to tackle chaos again. But I'm gonna do a different version of this one. I ended up doing dumbbell version the first round. Today, based off how I'm feeling, I'm gonna do the sandbag version just to kind of see how I'm gonna feel, the different stimulus, see if I can beat my score with the sandbag instead of the dumbbells. And yeah, it's just something new, keep things exciting, fitness freedom, right? So let's get after it. Let's see how, turn it up. Round overhead thruster.
I love that he was just asking what the workout was right before we started.
Right before.
Now, be careful if you guys are doing the sandbag. Make sure you lock out that last round of overhead. I'm gonna call him out loud enough so that he can hear before he gets too far in.
There it is.
There it is. Okay, so first and foremost, it's been 6 months, so a quick reminder, chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos was known as the origin of everything.
That's a lot of things.
Yes, the origin of everything, and the reason that we chose this specific workout, because it was originally posted in March of 2017.
Wow, wow, wow.
Was that it was one of the first workouts we ever posted for street parking out to the public, and the devil press wasn't super common back then.
No,
it wasn't something that people did a lot. And so it felt like an origin of SP. This felt like a very OG SP workout. So that's why it was chosen for chaos in this year's vault. And we're back at it again for round 2. And you guys get to retest your fitness or do a different version or whatever you might be into for this round 2.
I love it. I love it. I especially love this one with the sandbag in general. He just finished his round of 4, so he is on the same pace as he was last time. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I like his little flip as he goes into that last devil press.
Yes, I was not able to figure that out. I did the sandbag version last time of this, and I was not able to figure out that little flip. And maybe I will do the sandbag again and see if I can figure out the flip for this one. Now, really quick, what the workout is, if you haven't figured it out already, or if you missed the graphic at the beginning, it's 10 minutes.
Yes.
You're gonna do 1 devil press, or in this case, a sandbag burpee, same thing.
Yeah.
And then 1 thruster. And then 2 devil press, 2 thrusters. 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, as far as you can get in 10 minutes. How far did he get last time?
Last time he finished his round of 10s, got into the 11s, all the way up through his 7th thruster in the round of 11s, which I think is like dope.
Yes, it's really great. Now, I mean, that's a really great score. There were some tips before we started on how you can choose what version you're gonna do. If you're feeling up for it, totally retest and see how your fitness has improved in the last 6 months.
Heck yeah.
If you have a little, like, I don't know, like some PTSD, or like never again with the dumbbells, or maybe never again with the sandbag,
Yeah.
it's also totally fine for you to do a different version. It's also fun to do a different version and see if you can get a better score or the same score with a different object, because it's not exactly the same
No,
stimulus.
for sure not.
For example, last time he did the dumbbells, a dumbbell devil press, especially with, you can't drop the dumbbells from overhead, okay?
I mean, you can, but it doesn't go well.
The way that he's dropping the sandbag, you can't do that with dumbbells. You're gonna be chasing them all over the place, or taking out your toes or other people or
Other
whatever.
people, for sure.
So they actually end up being faster
Yeah.
because you cycle them faster. However, it taxes you more because you have to control the down when you're using
Yeah.
dumbbells.
My low back is always so pissed about it.
Yeah, people tend to get a little bit sloppy with the dumbbells when they're putting them down.
Wait, what? You call me sloppy? Okay.
It's very common to see people they kind of ride the weight of the dumbbells down to the ground,
Yikes.
which is not something we recommend, but it happens. And so while the sandbag burpee might be slower, you might end up doing more reps just because you're not as fatigued going into the thrusters. Your breaks end up being shorter. So trying it with a different piece of equipment is fun. It's fun to see how it feels different.
And it's true, like you said, you might end up with less breaks. Last time, he had broken right in that last round for just a brief moment between his 6th devil press and his 7th devil press. For this one, I guess because he's getting that little mini break as he lets the sandbag drop to the ground, he didn't need to take that moment. So that's cool.
Yeah, and Julian's not one, he doesn't love singles, like a fast singles, like cycling a barbell or things like that, but he's doing a really good job. I love
Yeah, you do.
doing singles with like the barbell, sandbag, everything. I can find like a really good rhythm that way. But obviously he's moving fast. Now this is a 60-pound bag. The dumbbells that he used, I believe, were the 40s last time. So it's funny when people change objects, they're like, well, this is 20 pounds lighter technically.
Yeah.
Why does it feel harder, or why does it feel the same? The sandbag version is different also in that the weight kind of shifts around and moves around in there, and you have to kind of find your balance. There's smaller muscle groups that are working that don't so much with the dumbbells. The dumbbells, however, it's 2 objects that you have to control. So pros and cons again. If you are switching equipment, just expect it to feel a little bit different.
100%. Fun fact, Julian has taken off his shirt a whole round after he did in January.
And it was cold outside in January. You know, that's actually funny. So we asked him right before we started, how does your fitness feel now? Because for many people, maybe they started street parking in January and they hadn't been working out through the holidays, or it had been a while.
As you do.
As some people do, right? And so they were like coming in fresh.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case for Julian. You know, we're consistent as a family. And 6 months ago, we had a 6-month-old.
We sure did.
Now we have a 1-year-old. And so I asked him, like, how does your fitness feel different? Do you feel fitter, less fit? He didn't really know how to answer that question because we've been sleep deprived at the time. I guess it was 6 months, and now it's a year of sleep deprivation, or 4 years if you want to get really technical. So not necessarily more or less fit. Just wanted to try a different object. For you, though, if you've been consistent for the past 6 months, you should be super stoked to do this again.
Heck yeah.
To see how far, and we see people with huge PRs that come in, and they were like, really not consistent 6 months ago and have been consistent for 6 months, this is like, especially those of you guys that finished the vault, that means you've had some good consistency for 6 months. So you should see some good improvements.
He's doing really well right now in comparison to January. He is quote unquote beating his former self, but I do think a lot of that is the different equipment choice.
Yeah, I mean, that drop does make a really big difference for sure. And you know, it was only 6 months ago that we did this workout before too. Whenever you've never done a workout before, it's been a really long time since you've done a workout.
Yeah.
You kind of, I get scared to peacock, so you might come out slower than you could have, or you might peacock way too much and be like, oh no, let me go really hard. And I can see this workout could go both ways.
Yeah.
So look at your score from last time and you kind of have a goal. Even if you're doing a different version, you have a goal.
Yeah.
And you kind of know where you need to be at certain spots, and it pushes you. It's that you versus you kind of mentality.
I 100% like trying to beat myself, but then there comes the point where it's like, can I just get any faster than that? I don't know. I know there was one workout in particular I did multiple times to see if I could beat my score, and then sometimes you have to just be like, you know what, maybe I'll just switch up equipment next time. You can't always, that's not always the point, right?
No. Yeah, so, and some of us might be in a different circumstance than we were last time. Maybe last time you were actually feeling super consistent and you were feeling great. And then the last 6 months have kind of like been rough for you. Maybe, you know, you've had something happen with work. Maybe you've moved. Maybe you're deployed now. Maybe whatever. So it's not just about beating your score. It's also can just be like, hey, I'm just showing that I'm still here and I'm going to show up. And I know I'm not going to beat my score, and that's fine. So it doesn't just have to be about that at all. Before he's done, because we've only got like 90 seconds.
Done. Oh my God.
I did encourage the shifters in the coach's tips.
Okay.
That if they completed shift last time and were within the goal, to just do program A with light dumbbells.
Yes. Why not? Go for it.
I was like, you guys can do it. If you've been consistent for 6 months and you completed shift 6 months ago in the goal time, you're ready. Give it a try. Yeah.
He's doing good. He's taking his first, I would say, quote unquote, extended break for this workout, but he is crushing his last time.
Is this his 11 thrusters?
Yes.
Okay, so he's got about 1 minute left. And you said he got 7 thrusters last time?
He got 7 thrusters last time.
This might, I don't know, this is gonna be tight. He got 7 into this set.
Yes. So
oh, I thought you meant the next set.
No.
Okay.
He's good. He's definitely gonna beat himself.
Oh,
unless
yeah.
He falls over like right now. Nope, we're good, and he's fine.
It's kind of tough too, and I wonder about Julian's mentally super strong.
Yeah.
But it can be tough to stay in it mentally once you know you're gonna beat your score. To keep pushing to get the best score that you can.
100%.
Almost it can be like, oh well, I know I'm gonna get it, so I might as well slow down now. Try not to do that, you guys, if that's the case for you. See if, who knows, we might test this workout again sometime.
I mean, maybe.
He's got about 15 seconds left. We can't wait to see how this goes again for you guys and the people who did it last time who are willing to take it on again.
100%. Is he gonna get that last?
He gave himself 3 seconds.
He called it.
All right, so I don't know how many devil press that was. We'll catch up with him. Have fun with this one, you guys. Even if you did it before, you were happy with your score, even if you earned access to the vault shop and you're a vault finisher, do this again. Retesting workouts is super important for us to see how far we've come and like see where our fitness is. So we can't wait to see how this goes for you guys this time.
And let us know how it goes. Hit us with a hashtag
100%.
SPVlog2021. We want to see what you did,
Maybe
what your changes
we'll
were.
randomly give some stuff to people. Who knows?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's go see what kind of tips Julian has for us on this workout.
All right, so beat my score, the sandbag. It was really nice being able to drop the bag from overhead, give the shoulders a bit of time to rest, which allows you to try to push to go unbroken on the thrusters. My tip is going to be when you get to the 6s, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and up, purposely slow down the last couple ground overhead so you can mentally check in to go unbroken on the thrusters, because if not, your shoulders are gonna be really fatigued by that point. you're gonna wanna feel like you're going to break, you're gonna feel like you wanna break the thrusters, which is fine, but again, just slow down the pacing and try to go in broken sets on the thrusters, and then get back into a comfortable pacing back on the ground overhead. Take the first couple to recover, step out, step in, big drive in the hips. That helped a lot. And with the dumbbells, what's nicer with the dumbbells in the sandbag is even on the thrusters, you're able to, so even though you can't drop those, on the thrusters, you can keep a more upright positioning. On the sandbag, my midline, my shoulders, it was dragging me forward to a point where my elbows were just hitting my knees on some of the squats, I felt like. So each piece of equipment is gonna bring its own set of obstacles. So that's why I really enjoy doing the sandbag, being able to still push and get past my dumbbell score and enjoying this workout once again. So have fun with it, guys. Enjoy the retester. Welcome to round 2, another 6 months of consistency, and check to see how you can improve or change it up, or again, just showing up again to do it again is a win in itself. So don't always make it about performance, all right? Have fun.